Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Audra.
Happy Friday, Molly, and happy Friday to all of you. We
Yes,
are
it's been
here. It's been a
it's been a
week.
week. Jinx. It has. It's been a good week though. And what are we doing here?
We are here to call out and celebrate all of the wins. These are promotions, these are new roles, these are also other wins. If there are women that are making appearances, maybe they have a podcast, maybe they are doing a speaking engagements. All of these exciting achievements of women in financial services, all over financial services. We want to call them out and say, hey, we see what you did there. We think it's pretty awesome. And we want to make sure that you know that we acknowledge it and that everybody else sees it and acknowledges it too.
Hmm.
But that's not all.
And no, there's a secret agenda.
Absolutely.
The secret agenda is that for anybody watching, this every Friday, Audra and Dana and I show up here and talk about the wins in financial services and tag these women. And it makes it very easy for you to reach out, offer congratulations, and connect with them. So your network is getting bigger and bigger with really accomplished women in financial services. Win win.
It is so easy. Is you just send them a note saying, "Hey, congratulations, just wanted to say good job and can we connect?"
Hmm.
And I haven't had anybody say no.
No, good.
Pretty easy.
Okay. Well, today, Audra, you're going to list these companies that are making innovative, amazing moves and hiring these industry leaders. So, you
I
ready?
sure am. I sure am. I'm jumping into new roles and we are starting with ServiceLink. ServiceLink has just made the excellent decision to hire Cheryl D. McKenzie. She has just joined ServiceLink as the sales team lead. She's a national sales executive, and she is charged with client growth for ServiceLink. So congratulations to ServiceLink and to Cheryl. Next is for First Business Bank. Uh, and let me look at this. She is reflecting on this is for Molly Hogan. She's reflecting on her first 2 weeks at First Business Bank as Senior Director, Enterprise Operations Systems and Strategy. There's another woman in strategy. I mean, I think there's a trend here. We've been saying this for a couple of weeks that there's lots of women that are leading strategy across financial services. So I think that this is a pretty exciting trend. So congratulations to First Bank and to Molly Hogan. Next is Cal Private Bank. Congratulations to you and congratulations to Andra Fraser. They have just appointed her Executive Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. And she is also charged with supporting the bank's strategic growth and credit risk management. So congratulations to Andra and Cal Private Bank. And Rocket Companies. Congratulations to Sarah Watterson. Rocket Companies has just appointed Sarah to the independent director for the board of directors. And now that is increasing the board to 10 members. So congratulations to Rocket Companies and to Sarah. Next is Home Services of America. And congratulations to Gretchen Rosenberg. The Home Services of America just appointed Gretchen to the Vice President of Industry Affairs and Engagement. And her role is to be expanded enterprise nationally. So congratulations to Home Services of America and to Gretchen. And last but certainly not least, it is our Athena's own Kelly Yale. She has just joined Social Coach and she is now their new Chief Growth Officer. So congratulations to Social Coach and to Kelly Yale. She has been independent for the last 5 years, and somehow they brought her into the bringing her out of being independent and working for someone else, which she said she would never do. But this must be pretty exciting and pretty incredible for them to do that. So congratulations to Social Coach and to Kelly. We're really proud of you. So congratulations to all of those companies and to all of those extraordinary women. We can't wait to see what you do.
Congratulations, everybody. When I saw that Social Coach, Chief Growth Officer Kelly Yale, my jaw on the floor. That means that they're doing something really incredible for her
Yes.
to, yeah. So
Yes.
congrats to Social Coach for sure. Okay, so I'm going to go over the other types of wins. So first up, congratulations to Ashley Winter. Ashley will be at Fortra Conference in Newport Beach, including the Women in Private Lending cocktail party. And Ashley represents Build Check Pro. So look for her if you're going out there, and say hi to Ashley Winter. Also, congrats to Meg Handy. Everybody needs to be watching next week, the MISMO Fall Summit. She's going to be joining the panel AI with the Homeowner in Mind at the MISMO Fall Summit, August 25th. She's there with Leslie Peeler and Julie Raish from Leslie's at Senlar, Julie's at New Res, and Meg Handy will be there on that panel. So don't miss that. Also, congrats to two other amazing women at the MISMO Fall Conference next week that you don't want to miss. Brooke Anderson Tompkins will be speaking on AI governance in action, implementing the frame. Frame is MISMO's AI governance methodology, I think. And Brooke Anderson Tompkins will be speaking on implementing Frame next week at the MISMO Summit. Also, you need to watch at the MISMO Summit for Monique Schuler, CMB. Monique will be a group leader there. So next week's going to be busy for these experts at MISMO. Also, congrats to Zetra Goodman Waters. Zetra is at Freedom. She's been there for 25 years, and she just received an award, SJ Magazine's 2026 Women of Excellence Award in the business category. It is a beautiful write-up about Zetra. I'll drop the link in the comments. They did a wonderful job. So congratulations to Zetra on that award. And then finally, we had 5 new members join Athena's Council this week. And so I want to say hello and welcome. And we're very excited to work with you. We're going to welcome Courtney Dodd, Diana McKeever, Elizabeth Lang Barton, Lauren Doby, and Sherry Evans. Welcome to Athena's Council. We can't wait to work with you. And we're excited. We have a lot of momentum right now, doing a lot of projects that help all of us. So we welcome you into the council. Okay, now we have an important part of our Friday Wins Live, and that is Industry Intelligence. Our founding chair of Industry Intelligence is Dana Georgiou, and she joins us on Fridays to tell us things about the industry that can help us make smarter decisions with our businesses and our careers. So let's bring Dana out. Hey, Dana, happy Friday.
Hello, ladies. Happy Friday to you. I want to make a little point out here. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of episodes ago, what did we bring in on the intelligence segment? It was the AI governance framework. And now we're seeing people talking about it all over LinkedIn. We're seeing panels pop up at conferences. So listen, not to toot our own horn around here, but I'm just going to say that we might have been one of those leading people of putting some information about how important that is out there. And then, listen, I just want to give a second special shout out to my girl, Kelly Yale. Like, I just think she is just going to do amazing things with Social Code. So I'm excited to see all the stuff that they came out with. And then I've got a behind the curtain announcement that you guys did not announce. And that's because I haven't publicly put it out yet, but at Dunmore, we have a new EVP of lending, and her name is Michelle Dellinger. And I am so excited that she is going to be part of the Dunmore team and ecosystem. She's going to oversee, all of our credit, our valuations, and she is absolutely going to be my partner as the chief revenue officer in the growth. So look for that announcement out. But I thought maybe it would be fun to have an exclusive announcement out before anybody else saw that.
Congrats, Dunmore.
Yeah, very, very excited. And then just one other little quick thing, because I think this is worthy. My wonderful friend Janine Cassio has a company called Simple Lending here in Texas, private lending company, woman-owned private lending. She's the CEO. She's got a phenomenal COO, Sydney, all women executives on this group, and they're celebrating 4 years in the private lending space. It's a really big deal. So congratulations to those guys. So, all right, now into market intelligence, and I'm going to take a little bit, kind of different thing here, because it's something people are talking about, but it's kind of gotten like this almost soap opera approach to that, and that's better.com, right? And Vishal Garg, who founded better.com. So listen, it was supposed to be the Amazon of mortgages, right? He became infamous in late 2021 for firing 900 employees on a Zoom call, like one of the most viral corporate moments of the era, right? So he briefly stepped back, returned, and then he rode the company through a completely disastrous SPAC merger in 2023, and it cratered the value almost immediately. But here, August 2025, so just a couple years after that, the board announced that they had mutually agreed to have him step down as CEO. Garg now is stating that's not exactly what happened. And so he's fighting back. So let's talk about what's happening right now. He has lawyered up in a big way. He's lined up shareholders, Alex Spiro, of Quinn Emanuel is the attorney who represents Elon Musk, Jay-Z, Mr. Beast. So he ain't playing when it's coming to like the legal representation of how he's coming back to this. He then delivered a letter to the board with signed declarations from shareholders representing a majority vote backing his reinstatement. Not a small threat, right? And his demands are specific. His proposal is reinstate him as CEO, restructure the board, and launch a $30 million stock repurchase. And here's the kicker that he put in there. He'll work for a $1 salary until the company turns profitable. That's a very calculated move. And to me, it signals like conviction. And boy, is that playing well publicly for him. This should be noted that the board fired back, and pretty quickly. The board unanimously, of course, excluding Garg, voted to formally terminate him when this happened, right? And so instead of him just being in a step back position, now they're saying, nope, you're out, framing that his move was to oust the board as the trigger. They were publicly calling his campaign disruptive, citing value destructive track record. And so this is now an open corporate war, and we should be paying attention from the mortgage perspective, right? Am I a fan of how things play out publicly? No, I would obviously love to see these types of things handled more privately for the sake of the brand, for the sake of the people that work for the brand, all of those things. But going private rumors are circulating on LinkedIn. So Rich Swerbinsky, who I'm a big fan of, posted that he's hearing from two separate sources that Garg is seeking capital to take Better private. He's also been quietly buying better shares. Nearly 400,000 in the open market got purchased. And so this signals that he's putting real money behind his conviction. Listen, finance is there. They're a mess. And that's probably the real story. Better has been bleeding, right? They restructured their SoftBank deal. They retired $530 million in convertible notes. They had a $69 million stock offering. They sold the UK bank, and continuing to guide in these losses. The stock right now is essentially penny stock, and so that's a real backdrop in this power struggle. So here's the things that I'm watching that maybe our audience might be joining me in watching. One, will he actually call a special shareholder meeting? He says he has the votes. If he does, this becomes a proxy fight, public, messy, and precedent setting for fintech governance. Does the going private attempt get funded? If Garg really can find a PE backer or a strategic avenue to take Better off the market, the story flips from corporate drama to a potential turnaround play. So let's watch for the capital raise filings with the SEC. What happens to the AI mortgage platform narrative? Better's been positioning itself right from the get-go as an AI-first mortgage originator. If leadership flips again, does that roadmap potentially survive? And who's owning the tech direction? SoftBank's role. They're the major institutional backer and just restructured their agreement. So which side of this fight are they on? That's kind of an unspoken variable that's likely to dictate a big portion of what this outcome ends up being. And then, the board's next legal move. Spiro does not file letters for show. Like, that dude don't play. So if Garg has the votes and the board refuses to seat him, I think we're going to expect to see litigation, and that would make Better nearly, an untradeable and certainly accelerate, I think, the going private push. So I don't think this is just celebrity drama. I think it's a real case study for what's happening when fintechs, tries to disrupt mortgage at a scale. The SPAC hype, the overcapitalization, culture meltdowns, revenue. I mean, all of those words in itself, read corporate drama, but this is real and unfolding in a very, very public way. So the rise, the fall, the fight of Vishal Garg, I think that's something that we all should be watching, because the outcome of it really can be a game changer for our industry.
And what's caught in between is all of those employees,
all the people. And listen, he has not demonstrated in the past, obviously, by firing 900 people via a Zoom call, that he is really invested in the actual people. And so is that really the underlying demise here? Is that the people that are truly behind Better, whether you get funded for private or not, are the people of Better better off with him or without him?
Interesting question.
Mm-hmm. So that's the market intel for the week. A little industry drama.
That's spicy.
It is spicy.
Jill Johnson says this is better than a soap opera.
She is right about that. And I think as it continues to unfold, it'll be interesting to really see, one, how the market is responding to this. And certainly if he's right about, the backing of the board, that to me is one of the most interesting pieces here. Is like, how do you get ousted from a board, but supposedly have board support now that's going to allow you to come with litigation? That doesn't seem to add up. So, Vishal, what do you have to say?
Good question. Yeah.
I love our little segments. We've come up with a few of things that make you go,
I know. I think we should title today's "That Dude Don't Play."
Well, he doesn't. Like, his client list is massive, right? So
yeah,
if he's showing up, he's in it.
Well, thank you so much, Dana. Thank you, Audra. Happy Friday to both of you. Happy weekend.
Same to both of you.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you next Friday. Bye, everybody.